Lawmakers wrapped up the first full legislative week of March, with several proposals moving through the legislative process.
It would be a new right.
The Missouri House Committee on Healthcare Policy approved a proposal aiming to protect the conscience rights of medical workers. House Bill 457 protects medical workers who refuse to participate in a medical service on the basis of religious or moral principles.
This bill truly is for workers. It's for employees, and it provides them a shield, not a sword, provides them a shield to exercise their religious beliefs, which are sacrosanct in both our Missouri and federal constitutions.
The legislation does include language requiring healthcare workers to provide life-saving treatment during an emergency situation, even if the treatment violates their principles. The committee approved the proposal by a 5-3 vote. After receiving approval from the House Rules Committee, it now heads to the House floor for debate. Lawmakers passed a proposed constitutional amendment changing the state's laws on term limits. Currently, lawmakers are only allowed to serve up to 8 years in the House and 8 years in the Senate. Under the new proposal, lawmakers could serve up to 16 total years in either chamber. The House approved the proposal with more than 120 yes votes and sent it to the Senate for consideration. The Missouri House endorsed another change to the state's constitution, House Joint Resolution 16. The proposal allows evidence from prior criminal investigations to be used against a defendant accused of a sex crime. The evidence can only be considered if the victim is less than 16 years old. However, some lawmakers feel the proposed change introduces gossip into the courtroom.
But do not undermine that fundamental right to a fair trial, the fundamental right to confront your accuser. You're going to introduce rumor, as the honorable gentleman from the Kelowna district stated.
Previously, this type of evidence was allowed in the state, but in 2007, the Missouri Supreme Court ruled it unconstitutional. Supporters don't buy the gossip argument. They claim it is all about protecting children.
It doesn't take anyone's rights away. It doesn't limit the right to a fair trial. It just makes sure that children who have been violated are treated with the utmost care and have the best chance of making sure that these people are put away.
Lawmakers approved the proposed change to the state's constitution with 130 yes votes and sent it to the Senate for consideration. Rounding out the week, the Missouri Department of Transportation was joined by lawmakers and others as it announced 2 of the state's interstates will be joining the Purple Heart Trail. The trail was created in 1992 by the Military Order of the Purple Heart to pay tribute to the men and women who have been awarded the Purple Heart Medal. 16 signs will be placed along Interstates 70 and 44, honoring those who have sacrificed for our country. Reporting from the state capitol, I'm Jonathan Lorenz.